Here I find myself writing once again. For those who do not know, my name is Solaris, and I am a captain of the Z, or rather I was. My crew and I traded the Z for the sky as we stole the great Zeppelin, the soaring glory from the Empire of Hands, and the monkeys who would use it to start their second dreamed empire. But they were no monkeys, they were demons and men in the skin of apes. I had my reasons for taking the Zeppelin and journeying to the east. I had no desire to see my father any more, though he journeyed out to the east when I was but a boy. I was instead exploring my own horizons. I found an unusual book amongst the monkeys' belongings as we had supplied this place. A book that talked of miracles, of sunlight, of mirrors, but it was an unusual thing to behold at the very least. It did not have a happy ending for any of us, and as the time wore on my crew began to grow hungry, thirsty, agitated. Our supplies began to run low. My officers and I had been through enough hells together that we would not turn. But every time I saw little Lissa walking alone on that ship, my second child, my adopted monkey daughter, the blonde-haired girl, I feared she would be the first of our carnivorous crew. Perhaps it was my fate, perhaps this is my penance for paying the ultimate revenge to the Monkey King, and destroying London in return. The Z is flat every day. I cannot tell how many days have passed, so I do not bother with a day marker on this journal. Perhaps someone somewhere will find it, but... Wait. What? Excuse me! You won't believe it! You can't believe it! For a moment I thought it was just a joke, but little Lissa, she was standing at the head of the Zeppelin. Everyone was very agitated. Everyone was in corners, huddled together for warmth, huddled together trying to ward off their starvation and their thirst. But then she cried out, "Land ho!" She'd seen it! Her sharp eyes had seen a new land in the east. This place at least had water and food. We would go down. We moored our Zeppelin on the edge. And this place, it was like a small paradise. Though it was not Astavel and had not the sun, it had water, and it had lush fruits and vegetation. My goodness. We are going down there soon. We will see what there is to see, and hopefully we will start our own journey. We will either start our own kingdom here, or perhaps we will keep going. The Z is as large and as empty, and as large and wide and full, as any man can dream. This is just the beginning. We have finally new hope, and this is the first of Captain Solaris' new journeys. Across the Z, past the uttermost east. I must continue writing, for there is still much to see. My crew and I, we will keep going, as we always have, and as we always will. Perhaps someday I will share these stories with London. Until then, these are for all of us who travel to the ends, to beyond the ends. All of us who keep going. Follow your own path. The great Solaris salutes you. Adieu.